Leanne, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, we're in Four Ways today, and this is the scene for the latest in the series of New Age business briefings brought to you by the SABC. But part of the audience, we have some very special people, and in fact, to tell us a little bit more about what you've just started to bring forth is Maxine Williams, who's the editor at the New Age. Congratulations, ANN7, the baby of the bunch in terms of television channels, a year old, and one of your initiatives are these I Am South African Awards. Tell us a little bit about those awards and why.
Thank you, Peter. Yes, we marked our first anniversary yesterday, and we thought instead of throwing a big party to mark it, we would rather share it with all South Africans, and we instituted the South African of the Year Awards, of which I Am South African part, the theme running through it. And of course it's designed to a whole series of awards to recognize South Africans who are making a difference in the lives of other South Africans. They include Campaign of the Year, Sportsperson of the Year, Business Person of the Year, Spirit of Humanity of the Year, and of course the main award will be South African of the Year. So far we have had 250,000 South Africans who have voted. The voting ends next Wednesday, so please, people out there, your last chance to nominate, you need to go to Saty, STYA.COZA on the website to see the details. And of course, Carolyn and her 67 blankets, one of the nominees in the category Campaign of the Year, and an example of a South African and a South African group that we would like to recognize for outstanding work.
All right, Maxine, congratulations on your first birthday, and we're certainly looking forward to this first ever awards, South African of the Year Awards, that'll be happening early next month. Thank you very much for chatting to us. Let me step in because Carolyn Steyn, you've become a bit of a celebrity. 67 blankets, you're constantly knitting. So tell us about this initiative, because you're nominated for Campaign of the Year, aren't you?
Can you believe it? When somebody said to me some weeks ago, congratulations on your nomination, I had no idea what she was talking about. And she said, well, you're in competition with Coca-Cola, KFC and Kellogg's. I said, I really have no idea what you're talking about. She said 67 blankets, so I was absolutely gobsmacked. So I said to my husband, can you believe we've been nominated for Campaign of the Year, along with Coca-Cola, KFC, etc. They've got massive bank accounts. We do not even have a bank account. We trade in wool. He says, my baby, you trade in goodwill. So I just love that tagline, which we have to use in our campaign.
Oh, fantastic. Well, congratulations on your nomination, and we'll be watching with and much anticipation, hoping that you come up with something at these first awards. Congratulations. And I know that you've got some ambassadors, so let's meet the ambassadors. And now, some of you may recognize these faces. Tim Malloy over there, he's one of the best singers in the country. He's been entertaining and charming audiences for ages. But these two people here have pretty much grown up on the program, and if they look a bit familiar, if you remember someone that was very special to us, Vuyambuli, these are the children. Sipukazi and Siposisle and Stenkosi, thank you very much for joining us, and to you as well. You are all ambassadors for 67. Can you knit?
Yeah, I try, It's not really about, my sister's been trying to teach me, and I've really been trying to get to it because, this is such a good cause, and trying to get people warm basically is what this whole thing is about. Giving away blankets for the good, and it's keeping Mandela's legacy alive, because we all know he was about a rainbow nation and unity and growth within the nation. So I think this is really a beautiful cause, and we've been nominated for Campaign of the Year, so get there, get voting. 43043, Campaign 1.
Wow, as articulate as your dad, man. All right, so, and you've shot up, grown. Every time I see you, I'm blown away. What does it mean for you to be an ambassador for 67 Blankets?
It's an honor more than anything, because to me, this is the true embodiment of Ubuntu. Taking your time to do something that will eventually make someone's life better is honestly beautiful to me. So that's why I enjoy knitting, and that's why I'm proud to be an ambassador for 67 Blankets.
All right, okay, Tim Malloy, were you knitting or are you just carrying blankets?
I'm carrying this one to just show one of the blankets that the lovely ladies have been making, but I've actually handed my second blanket this week to Carolyn, and I've started my third blanket. And it's such an amazing initiative to be a part of, because it's very practical. You get wool, you knit, you crochet, and at the end you give that blanket to someone anyone who needs it. That's what drew me to this, great cause.
Listen, you guys are doing great things, being ambassadors for this very worthy cause, and it's great to see you guys, man. I mean, you grew up on this show, didn't you?
Yeah, you could say that.
And we love to challenge men. Men, get those needles.
Oh my goodness, I've got a feeling he was looking at me when you were saying that. All right, we're going to have to leave it for the time being. When you see us again, we'll be chatting women's issues, and the Minister for Women in the Presidency, Susan Shabangu, is joining us, and we want you to be part of that conversation. But let's find out what's been happening in the world of sport overnight as we say good morning.